What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And today I'd like to talk about the stuff that I bring to the range. Because sometimes I get people asking, like, do I need this? Do I need that? And I figured, why not just show them what I actually have and what I usually bring to the range. All right, here it is. All right, let's get started. First of all, stuff outside the bag. For ammo, I carry the Competitive Edge Dynamics ammo case. Like a little Pelican case with 4 smaller boxes that hold 100 rounds each. So a total of 400, which is usually enough for almost every level 3 that I do shoot. If I need more, then I'll just bring an extra box or so. But it's nice and handy. Can easily lockable and has a handle. As for my holster, I run a JR Genovation quick draw holster with its auto lock technology. I run 3 pouches and a magnet. Of course, that would depend on if you could run the same thing, but it would depend if your division would allow for the use of a magnet. Inside the gun, inside the bag rather, I have my 511 pouch, and I like this one in particular because it allows me to carry the gun and magazines together. Quick side note, because people were asking me in my other video, my tabletop review, if you haven't seen that, go give it a look. And they were wondering, how was I racking the slide without any rounds in the magazine but not activating the slide stop? And it was because of this little plastic bit. I got this from a friend of mine. Well, he got it for me. He ordered it from the States. I forgot what it was called. And you basically put it inside the magazine to stop the follower. All right. This prevents the follower from activating the slide stop. If you put another magazine that doesn't have that plastic bit, well, there you go. So, little side note there. But yeah, I like this pouch. Right. Next up is trusty timer. If you don't have one of these, I highly suggest that you get one of these. These are essential. If you want to improve in the shooting sport, timer is an invaluable tool. It does not lie, and it will tell you the truth. You just have to learn how to use it properly. Don't go crazy chasing part times, but rather check where your inefficiencies are. I can't even talk today. By checking the times, you can check your transitions, your reload times, your draw times, and you can see where you need to improve. So again, very valuable item to have. Kneepads, also one of my favorite items I purchased, and it's been with me for like years. This is the JR Kneepad. It's got a hard shell outside, so I could like bang onto hard surfaces, sharp rocks, and anything else, and not worry about injuring myself. That thing just negates everything else. And on the inside, it's nice and cushy, so it's comfortable to use. I also like that it only has one strap for ease of attachment and taking it off, on and off. Because you only usually need this like in 1 or 2 stages, or so. Point is, you don't have it all the time on you, so it's easier to just snap on and off rather than those types that you have to like slide your leg in through the garter and stuff like that. And I don't like that. Ease of use, durability, and comfort. Of course, eyewear. Now, I use a EV0 with the prism lens. Doesn't really matter. I think what eyewear you choose. I used to just run whatever glasses I had. The reason why I like this one is because it doesn't have a frame, so less blockage in my view. But I have used ones with frames, and like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's a preference thing. What's important is you wear the eye protection or any eyewear to prevent debris and other things from ricocheting back into your eyes, because we all know that's not going to be a good thing. So eye protection is definitely a must. Now, what choice you use is up to you. Okay, that. I have my shell pouch. It's just a pouch with a Velcro. Because over here we pick up our shells and we reload, unless it's a level 4. Level 3s and down, definitely got to pick up those shells. They ain't cheap, and it allows for reloading. And my mag cleaner for long matches, especially level 3s, 4s, and 5s, when you're gonna be shooting for more than one day and multiple stages. Definitely need to have one of these, especially in those stages where it's either muddy or really dusty, so you don't want gunk and debris to mess up your equipment. I have my grip enhancers. I use Champ grip enhancers. People debate whether this is important or not, but for me it is very useful because my hands tend to get sweaty really fast, so I prefer to use them. Just don't put too much that your hands look like, you rubbed off a chalkboard or something. Just put enough, just enough to keep it dry. Aids in your grip. My Uplula reloader. Again, not essential, but just makes my life easier when I have to reload ammo. Into the magazines, that is. I have a stamp which has my name. Because over here, not all the matches are digitized and they don't run off any software or anything. Though we are getting to that, but a lot of the level 1s and 2s still require you to write your name on score sheets and stuff, so this just makes my life easier. Creature comforts, I guess. And of course, ear protection. I have custom molded ear protection. Fits snug, just the right amount of blockage. I can still talk to people. Of course, hear the timer, hear the steel when I hit it. But enough to dampen the sound of gunshots. Even open guns are fine with this. I mean, some people still run this and the muff when they shoot open guns, but I walk around the range beside people who shoot open guns and it's fine. And it's comfortable too. I can have it on all day. I sometimes don't even remove it till I finish the match. I only remove it when I have lunch breaks and stuff, but throughout the day I just have it in there. Super awesome. Alright. So, first aid kits. Definitely a must. I don't think I need to explain why. You can get cut, injured, and whatever, and it's always nice to have first aid at hand. This is another one. This is a clotting gauze for worst case scenarios. There you go. I also have one of these. It's a sports tape, an LP sports support tape, and I use it as like a quick fix for like blisters and some cuts I get on the range. I just wrap it tight and like power through. What else? Oh, well, of course, a rag. You all know what a rag is for. Trusty Gerber. Multi-tool, multiple uses. Just handy to have. I have my mobile cleaning kit. Has other tools, bore brushes, my oil, gun oil, bore cleaner, bore snake, some Allen keys, I don't usually use this at the range because. Okay, sorry, the battery died. But like I said, I don't really use this often on the range because I don't really clean my gun mid-match. But for some stages where, some matches where I am out of town and I shoot like, level 3 for 2 days or so, then after my first day when I get back to the hotel room, then I just give my gun a quick clean, which I'll have another video on that, on how I do my maintenance cleaning. And final piece is the JR rain poncho for my gun. For those rainy days, because we do get a lot of rainy days over here. And when I'm walking around the range, I just wrap my gun in this. It's not soaked by the time I actually have to shoot the stage. And what else? Oh, I do have my squib remover tool. I think that's what you call it. But yeah, squibs are not good, and I've had a few. I did actually ruin a barrel once. And so, always handy to have. What else? Batteries for my optics, because I do run on optic now. I do shoot production optic light, so that's obviously essential. And that's that. So, that is what I carry to the range. Pretty much. And, if I do have to go by plane, I do carry a hard case for my gun, because you know how they throw things around in the airport. But also because, it protects your gun way better than the pouch does. But if I do just go by road, then I just stick with the pouch. It's just lighter, less cumbersome. For plane rides, definitely need this. So yeah, I hope it helps everybody decide, or at least gives people starting in the sport a better idea of like, what do you need? What can you live and live without? So alright, give a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.